Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders carryon Locke here on the channel. Without further ado, we're going to pop through here and we're going to apply our final Lockatron bulb which we bought from Auric in the previous episode. And speaking to the previous episode, we also acquired an additional health wheel from the Secret Vault of Secrets. So now we have 2 health wheels and a power wheel all in motion to help us through this game, as it's going to give us better chances at dealing critical damage to enemies, so they will be defeated much more quickly, so then they won't have the opportunity to attack us and deal damage. And on top of that, we also have an increased chance at acquiring some food from a defeated enemy, so should we get hit, we have a better chance of being able to heal up afterwards. That could be the difference between a Skylander and whether they are or are not defeated. I've waited Troll Home Security, here we come. My nose is really itchy. This is going to be the episode of the itchy nose. That being said, life has popped up, and so we can bring to light a particular tragedy that occurred in the previous episode, where Stump Smash, we lost the Series 2 version. The Series 2 version was defeated, so therefore, unfortunately, we now have to revert back to a Series 1. Which, yes, it is the same Skylander, the same Buster Skylander, but we have lost access to his WoW power, one of the most overpowered WoW power in the game. So not having that is going to make Stump Smash that little bit more vulnerable to enemies, because we're not going to have an overpowered ability to save our bacon should the moment arise where our bacon will need saving. Boom! Luckily though, we can still do that. Not too much success though, apparently, because these guys seem to be avoiding our hits somehow. Okay, eventually we got there. Yeah, that's true, that's exactly what Stump Smash did. So we still get the same awesome one-liners, we still get to deal with the same amount of sheer damage with our Stump Mallets, mind you. We just missed the ability to chuck out acorns at a much higher rate of pace. Fuck me, that was a lot of damage right there. And now we have grenaders too to deal with. Great. We've already lost Series 2 Stump Smash. Let's try not to add the original to the list of casualties already, shall we? Yes, let's try to avoid that at all costs. I like that plan. I like it a lot. Giant acorns! I don't like not being able to see that grenader, because at the end of the day, a grenader off screen is a Skylander killing machine. That's a rhyme! I didn't mean that's a rhyme, it just kind of came out that way. Anyway, let's bounce up once again, because this section is finally going to give me the opportunity to usher in the debut of my favourite Skylander. Series 2 Igniter in the house! You guys thought Series 1 Igniter was powerful? Pfft, that's silly of you. Why would you think Series 1 Igniter was powerful? Well, that's because he is, but compared to Series 2 Igniter, things only get more and more mighty from here. This guy is dumb, stupid broken, and we, in due time, are going to see exactly why that is. But anyway, we have now acquired a Lockatron Wheel of Power, which means that when we acquire our 4th Lockatron Bulb in Chapter 12, Malkin Mountain, it means that we can utilise that to get a secondary Lockatron Wheel of Power in Notion, so we'll have an even better chance at dealing critical damage to enemies and defeating them that much more quickly, mind you. The sooner they are defeated, for less time they'll have to defeat us, which is convenient for us because I don't want to be defeated so easily. Speaking of defeating enemies easily, haha! Oh man, they don't even know what hit him. Yeah, that's it. Get over here. Boom! Explosion! This is overkill right now. And do I feel sorry for these guys? No, not really. They had it coming. Okay, this combination is really busted because it's quick, and it's a very quick way for you to actually create a wall of your blue fire, which obviously lingers and deals consistent damage to enemies like it's doing against this chunky bot right now. Oh my word! One hit! Oh, never mind. But still though, Igniter should have so much more damage having been dealt to him right now, but he is too overpowered to take that damage to the face. He's instead just going to shield it in its entirety with his armor, mind you. But defeating those enemies is particularly difficult when you push the attack button and nothing happens. If I would have died to stinking chompies for Series 2 Igniter just because my attacks didn't initiate when I hit the buttons, boy would I have been annoyed. But luckily for me, that was not the case now, was it? Fortunately, I am fine. Series to Igniter is fine. We still have one of the most busted weapons in the game, made even more busted by Igniter's Sword Path, because you can create that Fire Slam combo and create an even quicker way of which for you to defeat all those enemies, because obviously you will create the line of fire much more quickly, and that lingering damage will defeat enemies as a result. I'm saying a lot of things, well, a lot of words. It's a very elongated explanation of Ignited being overpowered and why that is. You know, in other words, I'm saying stuff it doesn't need to be said. I'm over-explaining. What I don't need to over-explain, however, is how busted Bash is about to be when the Earth Element gets called upon. Yes, as always, I must swap out to a Skylander corresponding to the current element of the area. Cannot swap out again until the element of the area changes once more. And in this case, we're going to be bringing out Bash for the Earth Element. Ow! That hurt me, like, quite a lot, actually. Not cool, video game. And we finish you off, grab the pretzel along the way. That's a very healthy, good looking pretzel. Ow! Not cool, man. Not cool. Luckily, though, that was just one hit from the Eruptor. I'd rather take a hit from him than a hit from the Grenaders any day of the week, man, because Grenaders deal so much more damage. Why are there more of them? Freaking Grenaders, am I right? But luckily for us, we didn't take any damage there whatsoever, besides the hits from the Grenadiers. So all we need to do now is complete this lock puzzle, and then we can acquire a bomb to blow up a cannon with. Rather convenient, that actually. Rather convenient indeed. Here we go. Let's pop to the left, then pop to the left some more. Okay, pop to the right, and then this puzzle will just about be as good as finished, mind you. So yeah, pop to the right, and to the right once more. We have completed this puzzle to a perfection, mind you. I mean, would you expect anything less from the might of my sheer and utter, pure awesomeness in its rawest form, mind you? Because that's exactly what I possess. I possess raw, untamed awesomeness. To quote Snoke, not that Snoke lasted very long. I mean, at the end of the day, he was killed off in Last Jedi, wasn't he? And then, you know, they made some sort of bullshit answers for it in Rise of Garbage, as I prefer to call it. Because that, more accurately, sums up the movie, Rise of Garbage. Oh, but Bash can absolutely bash with the best of them. Not that that matters no more, because the tech element's popped up, so it's time for some bouncing action without further ado. Oh yeah, we're going to give them a wheel, and they, in the mighty words of Bouncer, are going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to deal with the wheel. As well as, of course, all this awesome music to go alongside it. This is sweet. Alley-oop. Okay, kill him some more. Kill him with bullets! I almost feel sorry for that guy, because he stood no chance whatsoever, but almost, that doesn't quite count now, does it? Okay, we go down, only to bop right back up again. That's the joy of bouncing as Bouncer. And this Eruptor doesn't stand any chance either. I told you so, because mashing is fun. So we now have big cannons to take out. Big boy cannons. When I say look at them, you don't get much more bigger than them big boy cannons right now. That's really saying a lot. So, air element, let's bring it out without further ado. Swarm, we're going to swap from one giant to another, because what could possibly go wrong playing as Swarm over here? So first things first, we do have a lock puzzle to be best in, so let's get that done with without further ado. This is the level of lock puzzles. For lock puzzle level, it's basically Troll Warehouse all over again. But luckily, as I mentioned in a previous episode, these lock puzzles are at least a lot more fast-paced than the previous ones as far as adventure. And just like that, we have completed the puzzle, no doubt, with a perfect score. Yes, I am perfect once again, to no one's surprise. Okay, let's blow up this cannon. Boom! Maybe get that cannon out of here. That's what we have the bombs for, after all. Okay, boom! Okay, that didn't quite take out the cannon, which is what I was going for. That's more like it! Oh man, Swarm can throw with the best of them. Okay, the reason why I chose Swarm for this section is because it's convenient to use a giant. We can lift up these shells and throw them at the cannons instead of utilising the bombs. And this guy has ranged attacks, so we can easily take out these explosive mines before we get anywhere close to him. And with his flight, he has additional speed, so we can easily get past these cannons that are trying to fire at us. It's very well convenient, actually. And who cares about having a bomb for this section, right? That's what we got a giant for. Another reason to choose Swarm, I suppose. Okay, we're going to take out the Grenadier first. In fact, we're not even going to bother taking out Inhuman Shields because we don't need to. So why would we bother taking them out when we don't need to take them out now, right? Okay, we're going to play this slow and steady for slow and steady wins the race. After the number of casualties I had in the previous level, and given the fact that we've also already almost lost Series 1 Sub Smash as well, last thing I want to do is take unnecessary risks and lose Swarm as a result of that. Okay, here we go, let's take them all out, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, finish them off with the might of my speed and maneuverability, something that no other giant other than Swarm possesses. What else do you think makes this character as busted as he is? Okay, take them out. Sweet! They're out of here. And once again, usually we need to go around for the bomb for this section, but we're not going to do any of that. Instead, we're going to speak with Auric, double up our damage with the might of a very convenient charm over here, the damage power-up. Sweet! And speaking of charms, this Sudsy Stove also allows us to deal increased damage against trolls, which are exactly what we're fighting in this level. So now we have increased damage against trolls, as well as doubled damage against trolls. Oh, this is so broken. Like when he thought Swarm could get any pussy than he already is, you come out with this kind of stack damage, and boy, Nightmare Mode just became easy mode. This is absurdly ridiculous how powerful this character is right now. This is stupid, and I love it. I love this so much. Okay, gotta get back behind the troll again. Sweet, he's out here. And this guy, he shall be next. We might not deal increased damage against him now because he's not a troll. As you can tell, the Chompy Bot is very much a Chompy as opposed to a troll. But we still have increased damage against him with the power-up ability. The damage power-up, that is. So boom! Just like that, Troll Home security completely unscathed. As we acquired the only objective that matters for No Lives Lost objective. So let's skip over that unnecessary deep stew as per the norm. Head straight into Captain Flynn's ship, where we're going to waste no time here, skipping over all the unnecessary deep stew. And so from there we can head out to Chaos's castle. We can go to the belly of the beast itself. And that's after having acquired this Wing Sapphire YG, because it's annoying me. It has been lingering in the background now for the past 2 episodes. It's time for that to change. So here we go. Time for Chaos's castle, baby! So let's go school ourselves some of Chaos's minions! And after how well things went in Series 1 Sub Smash and Troll Home Security Castle, I am not going to be using him again for the live sections. I think that would be wise. Sub Smash is clearly on his last legs, like the game just wants him dead by any means necessary at this point. So here we are for the live section, and I'm going to be doing exactly what I said it was I'd be doing, and switching out for the life compadre to Sub Smash rather than Sub Smash himself. It's time for Shroom Moon to take up some screen time in this series. It's about damn time, man. He deserves it, given how good he is. Boom! That hit no one, and now I am sad. I'm very much sad. This is not okay. Yes! Now that's what we're talking about, baby! Now I just need my funguses to be a little bit more accurate. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be lovely, actually. That would be very lovely. Boom! We took him out, though, slowly but surely. And this guy is easy enough to deal with. He does create clones, which obviously, if you hit one from afar, it's no big deal because they explode. So, hitting them up close and personal, the explosion will deal damage to you. But say, being from afar, we don't need to worry from that explosion because it's not dealing damage to us with us being this far away from him. But also, for duplicates, you know which one's for duplicates because for real one, it's a lot more energetic with its movements. As you can tell right there, the real one moved about a lot more than the duplicates did. So that's how you can spot the real one from afar. Just watch out for whichever one is moving the most. So yes, now that we've completed this section, it is time to move on without further ado into the Puel, which I know that's not how you pronounce it, but in the words of Mighty Tough Whoop, you're going to have to deal with it. My lack of pronunciation skills, that is. Okay, sweet, now that that's into place. Don't mind me just taking a breath, speaking continuously for 15 minutes straight. It's pretty tough, hence why you get the stuttering and the need to take a breath. I need to absorb oxygen into my bloodstream somehow, and the more I speak, the less of that I wind up doing. Treasure, sweet treasure. As well as a spiraling floatable, which only gives us 100 treasure. Oh, that's cheap. Who would have known that Spyro made such a cheap inflatable? If we were to lose from this section, then we'd lose potential to upgrade him to his Series 2 version in Trap Team, and that would be a travesty. Okay, let's start hitting them from afar already. Though unfortunately my projectiles weren't particularly accurate right there. Shroom Boom, his accuracy isn't really on point, despite his catchphrase being he shoots, he spores. Yeah, despite all that, him sporing isn't a common occurrence. Okay, cool, they're dead. But he is really effective against these Cyclopses, apparently. He stuns them just long enough to take them out. Ah, yes, we got some food. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, get that guy out of here. I will do the same for his friends as well. Watch out for the spinny Cyclops. Boom! You're out of here, boy! And now we have a troll mech to deal with. I would start charging up now, but the cutscene is just going to interrupt our charging abilities. I did not know I was within the hitbox for that. The more you know. Okay, cool. Take these fellas out. Sweet! And now it's just the Mace Mage that remains. And that's what I got my charging abilities for. And right after a charging ability, we have no cooldown whatsoever, so we can go straight into yet another attack. It's one of the things that makes Shroom Boom as busted as he is. I mean, so far, I think Shroom Boom has definitely proven himself. He took very few hits in that encounter, and whatever hits he did take, it didn't even matter because we nullified any damage we took with the food. That obviously we acquired as much food as we did because of the health wheels that are currently in works with the Lockatron wheel. That is the importance of having health wheels in Notion. Anyway, we are definitely not going to swap out the bouncer here because this section is really tough and it's going to require a lot of moving, and bouncer just isn't nearly as maneuverable as Drill Sergeant is. Okay, let's take out some of these fellas right now. Somehow I managed to miss the fact that this guy is the real guy. Somehow I missed it. Don't ask me how I missed that, I just missed it all the same. Whilst these guys' attacks are weak, they are frequent. So the frequency of attacks even meant it so that that guy there didn't stand a chance. Very convenient actually. And we're going to do the same right here for this fella right now. He's not going to have a chance to duplicate himself because any time he goes to do so, we're just going to keep attacking him. Boom! Get that garbage out of here, man. Get it out of here. Yeah, let's get him out of here. Sweet! I have really underestimated Drill Sergeant so far. His wow power is so busted, man. I'm almost at the point where I'm ready to take back everything bad I've ever said about Drill Sergeant. Almost, anyway. But almost doesn't count now, does it? Besides, I'm sure I will regret everything soon as this character is inevitably defeated and we have to revert back to a Series 1 version again. I'm sure by the time that happens, I'll be ready to take back my statement, taking it all back. Die, die, die. Thank you. As you shall receive and all that. Okay, we've got to get this guy out of here. Take a little bit less damage than that, please. Wow, jeez, I'm taking some damage right now. Okay, here we go. Let's take him out. Ow! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Man! That was a little too close to call for right there. Drill Sergeant, 162 health. Let's just say that he has seen better days, man. He has definitely seen better days. So all we need to do now is get through this section without hitting any of the hazards. Something easy said and done, because this is Igknight we'll talk about here. Igknight does very stupid things. So all I need to do now is not do one of those stupid things. There we go, luckily that's what we have a charge for. We can get through this section a little bit more easily with the charge, so long as I use the charge to avoid things as opposed to charge straight into things. Okay, let's hit that again. Okay, sweet. Now we've got to hit it one last time. Bingo! Now I'm finally gained access to the bit where we need to be. I don't know why I'm bothering with all this treasure. We don't need it, for Drill Sergeant is maxed out already. Hurry up, spikes! Okay, no idea how we didn't take damage right there, but we'll take it, I guess. Watching out for the spikes, and obviously the saws all at the same time. I really thought I was dead when I got caught, when I got trapped between that saw and those spikes, but fortunately for me I was able to just barely squeeze through. And now magic is upon us, so it's time for a little bit more Wrecking Ball, because boy, I have just really been looking forward to playing more of this character. I was counting down the seconds until this time had arisen. And now, seriously, Wrecking Ball is not only going to have to deal with this section ahead of us, but he's also going to have to deal with the arena, because the last elemental swap before the arena is that of the magic element. So if seriously Wrecking Ball somehow survives the arena, he's also got to deal with Drill X himself in the very next episode of this series, because magic is the last elemental swap before the Drill X boss fight. So yes, Wrecking Ball has quite the tough time ahead of him, he does. At the bare minimum, we're going to grab some treasure for him. Yes, it's quite the place. Without further ado, let's check out the store. It's not actually got that much usefulness to us, except for a Skylanders cheat, which I'm actually going to buy because I can use it against the upcoming Skylanders battle. Make it a little bit more quick, because at the end of the day, Skylanders is fun in this game, but just get repetitive. We don't need to see the same mini game again and again and again and again and again. So that's what we have the Skystone cheat for. I say it's rather annoying that the final elemental swap before Drill X's big fight is to that of the magic element. I prefer it not be, to be honest. Anyway, are we going to stay as tech here, or is it going to swap back to magic? Because if it stays as tech, I'll have the opportunity to swap back to Drill Sergeant, and he instead can deal with the arena battle that's to come. Okay, looks like we're going to remain as the tech element being stronger here. So, looks like we're back to Drill Sergeant. So much about Wrecking Ball having to deal with the arena in its entirety. Drill Sergeant will get through it with a much easier time, mind you, because while Drill Sergeant might be garbage, he's not quite as garbage as Wrecking Ball, mind you.
The garbage will do!
Never mind, because magic has popped up once more, but there is a little cheat I can do to avoid that. So let us begin, first and foremost, get this Skylanders battle out of the way. No, not a Drill Lance Master. Anything but a Drill Lance Master. Either way, none of this is going to matter, because we're just going to immediately utilise the Skystones cheat. Good play, but I cheated. How is that remotely close to a good play right there? That was a very interesting series of camera angles right there. But regardless, magic element might be stronger. Not for much longer, because we can sneak back here, grab ourselves some treasure. That's the only reason why I snuck into that area, no other reason. And what we can do is we can do, you know how Wrecking Ball visited the shop and we swapped back to the magic element? Well, we're going to do the exact same here with Drill Sergeant, and he is going to purchase the regeneration charm first hand so that he can heal up, nullify all the damage we took earlier. And the tech element shall remain, meaning that instead of going into the arena as a magic elemental Skylander, we go into it as a tech elemental Skylander instead. How glorious is that? And it's going to make this section a little bit more quicker, because rather than waiting, we can just charge straight through it. Something which normally, obviously, we'd have to time this, usually, with the falling thingamabobs. But we're so quick that we just kind of bypass the thingamabobs altogether. Ah, yes, here we go! I am very glad that this game allows you to utilise the bumpers as attack buttons, because it means that holding the tertiary attack button whilst utilising the other attacks is that much easier by holding the left bumper, as opposed to holding the B button and having to press all the other buttons at the same time. it means that I don't need to go cross-fingered and do that with my fingers for the attacks. Instead, I can just hold the left bumper and use my right thumb for all of the other attacks, mind you. A far more convenient attack layout, which for some reason they got rid of in later games, and it really sucks that they did. Okay, here we go, let's take him out. Watch out for the grenades, of course. We don't want to take those to the face, because that could be a lot of damage right there. A lot of very rather inconvenient damage indeed. Okay, luckily for us, Drill Sergeant's health bar certainly is looking a lot better than it was before. It's not quite fully maxed back out yet, but as soon as we get to the next wave of enemies, we can guard ourselves some more food. Well, hopefully those Luckatron wheels will come in handy once more and garner us some food from the few enemies, like that watermelon right there. Very convenient. Okay, let's finish that guy off. And then obviously skip over all of your necessary deeps too once more. Give me sweet glorious food. Thank you. That's new shall receive and all that. It looks like we've got some more folks to take out. Ow! Took some damage, that's inconvenient. Took some more damage, which is even less convenient than that. Okay, cool, they're down at long last. And I can finally go forward and attack these pesky grenadiers. Okay, these guys are so going down. And they can't even come over this platform to attack me. This is really busted right now. I love how busted this is. I am totally okay with this. Plus, because we bought the Cincy Charm in the previous chapter, it means that now I'm dealing increased damage against trolls, which is making Drill Sergeant even more busted than he was before, which is really saying something. To those of you who Drill Sergeant is your favourite Skylander, I get it. I disagree with you strongly, but I get it now. Oh sweet, that charge really saved us right there. That guy couldn't attack us whilst we was a big charge. Very convenient indeed, very rather convenient. Okay, take him out. Yes, sweet. And a watermelon to boot. Love to see it with you, we love to see it. And the range on those rockets really was not what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. But that being said, time for a final wave where we've got to take down the #1 minion over here for Jawbreaker. But he's not going to last very long, is he? Name of a future tech trap master. A tech trap master, which if he was to pop up and random name picker when we get around to that point, boy, our trap team cash will be busted if Jawbreaker pops up. Same goes for any of the tech trap team characters, as we talked about previously. All of the tech trap team characters are pretty busted. Every last one of them. But these guys have got to go, man. They have got to go. Die? I said die! I said die! They're not listening to me, are they? Not at all. Anyway, when the music cut out for a moment there, in fact it wasn't just the music, for a moment there, all sounds from the game cut out altogether. I'm not sure if it appeared on the recording as well or not, but still, everything cut out sound-wise, and I was terrified for a moment there that my console was about to turn off again. I do not need a repeat of what happened to Cutthroat Carnival, especially not at the very end of a level, mind you. That's a big no-no, please and thank you. Anyway, the next episode is what we should truly be dreading, because the next episode entails Chapter 10 and Chapter 11. Getting through Drill X completely unescaped is a task easier said than done, I'm afraid. Watch out for his charge. Never mind, but at least watch out for it, because now he's dead, so we won't be doing much of anything whilst he's dead. And we even completed both levels in just over 30 minutes, which is quite a speedrun world record on my behalf. Let's freaking go. So yes, this is a shorter episode than usual, but we'll make up for that in the next episode, which will definitely be a longer, much longer episode than usual. But without further ado, let's skip over the unnecessary deep stew. And now that we're back here with Dread Yacht, we're going to conclude this episode without further ado. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace!